Hello everyone, this is Sweet Lou with Lafayette Jeff Baseball here at Loeb Stadium and with another edition of Inside Bronco Baseball. Our next guest is Justin Walker, a junior here on the Lafayette Jeff team. And Justin, I really appreciate your time. Let's talk a little bit about the upcoming season. I know been a lot of interest in Chandler Ferguson. Obviously he coming back and throwing 90 miles an hour, and that's probably kind of taking a little bit of pressure off you because you were kind of in the limelight here toward the end of the season, during the summer here, signing your letter of intent to be a Hoosier at Indiana University. So has that kind of subsided a little bit, or you still kind of getting a little tension?
Well, I'm a little nervous for the season, definitely. I mean, you definitely want to come out, especially me, I want to come out and prove to a lot of people that I am still a pretty good player, and I'm kind of out here to prove myself. But with Chandler here, it definitely takes off a lot of pressure because he's going to help our team tremendously with just his pitching ability and the way he's just going to help the team out a lot. But yeah, there is some pressure, but with just the team, my teammates around me, they all love me, I love them. So there's not too much pressure, but it should be a pretty fun season for us.
Well, like you said, we got pitching. We're going to have Jeremy Driggs, also another starter. On paper, things look really, really good. Being a junior, have you set expectations? I know Jeremy talked about, hey, we want to go back the way we were 2 years ago to the semi-state. Have you set any personal goals for yourself and also team-wise?
Well, personal goals right now, I'm just going to work on leadership and stuff like that, being a leader in the clubhouse and being a leader out on the field, more vocal than I was last year. As far as team goals, we haven't really talked about that much, but my team goal is definitely to get through the sectional, get a sectional championship and make it into the regional, because I feel like if we get out of the sectional, we have a good chance of winning that regional. So with our tough part will be going through McCutcheon with Jackson Smelts and Zionsville with their studs on the mound. So if we can make it through that sectional, I think we have a pretty good chance to make it pretty deep into the tournament.
Of course, things have changed a little bit in the last couple of years with, we're in the North Central Conference now instead of the Hoosier Crossroads Conference, where we are playing home and home with the Zionsvilles and the Brownsburgs, and we got a conference tournament. You were part of that last year when we went down to Grand Park. Does that kind of change things a little bit, or are you guys still kind of, looking towards tournament time?
Well, honestly, falling from the conference, that was hard on us because we liked the competition and it prepared us for the tournament. But now I feel like even though we're not in that conference, our schedule, the way we set up our schedule, we still have a lot of those top teams in the state, and so we're still playing really good competition weekend, like every weekend. So I think we'll be pretty fine, and once we get to tournament time, I think we'll be hitting full stride. We'll be all right.
Now, getting back to signing your letter of intent, so you do feel like there's a little pressure on, even though you got 2 years to really, you signed your letter of intent, but you still feel like you want to prove to them, hey, they didn't make a mistake, even though you're only a junior?
Oh, definitely. It's more just proving myself, just to myself more, because I just want to have that feeling that, yeah, it was the right decision, that I am the guy that needs to be there.
And one last thing, I talked about the other guys. We're going to obviously we'd love to have it here, but we're going to get on some artificial turf, or a lot more of it. We got a little bit adapted to it up at Lake Central last year. Of course, the scores weren't equivalent to that. Really didn't have too much to do with errors or anything like that. But Logan Sports got their field, and Kokomo's got their new stadium over there. It's got artificial surface, and you're going to be playing at Indiana on artificial surface. So how are you adapting to that with just so little experience on artificial surface?
Oh, well, in the summer we play on it quite a bit with my travel team, so it shouldn't be too bad. I like playing on turf a little bit more because you get more true hops and stuff like that, rather than playing on the grass field where you don't know when the ball's going to pop up on you. So I think it'll be an easy adaptation to the turf surface.
And again, I said that was the last question, but this will be the last question. Obviously, with us changing conference, we took a couple so-called non-buddies with us, and I'm talking about McCutcheon and Harrison. Obviously, those guys are we'll be gunning them during the season, right?
Definitely.
I know it won't be the same. I've talked to a lot of people. It just won't be the same going to McCutcheon without Jake Burton out there. It just seemed like something's going to be missing. But of course, Harrison Harrison got us in the tournament the North Central Conference tournament down in Grand Park, and of course I'm sure you guys have still got a bad taste in your mouth regarding the sectionals. So anyway, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot for your time, Justin.
Thank you.
This is Sweet Lou Jeff Luzader. See you at the ballpark.